Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. He's got underway here pretty promptly. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Has crossed into the middle. Cleared away. And it's Luis Gustavo. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Antonio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. Goal! Fluminense! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 17.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's a good-looking delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spread out to the left. Suarez. Sao Paulo were a team looking for an outlet, and a decent chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Sao Paulo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
And he Casheri! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ambitious ball here. Chance! Against the crossbar. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a sharp pass. That's good running with the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception, well timed. There's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Yeah, he's fouled him there, and he has shown him a yellow card. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Cacheri.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Luis Gustavo. Out to the left it goes.
That's good play from him.
Marcos Antonio. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's a sharp little ball here. Caresses it through. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Pinches it off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Cacheri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's found the way. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Luis Gustavo puts his foot on the gas.
So Paulo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Luis Gustavo closing in on goal. Danger averted for now. Played in deep, punched away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
25.
Sao Paulo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that has left him in a heap.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Hello everybody and